this place we once loved, like they don't know my name. Every corner holds a memory. I'm trying to outrun the pain. We used to laugh at nothing, make forever feel so close. Now I'm just holding on to echoes of the love I lost the most. I thought moving on was easy if I just looked ahead, but every road I travel down leads back to what we said. I'm missing what we had more than I should tonight. Missing how you held my hand like everything was right. I'm missing what we had, the way we used to be before goodbye wrote endings that were meant for me. I found your name in no messages from a life I barely know. Every always feels so fragile now, every never let you go. I try to smile at strangers, pretend I'm finally free, but loving you is still the hardest thing I do silently. They say time will heal the broken, that love will fade away, but some hearts don't know how to forget the words we couldn't say. I'm missing what we had more than I should tonight. Missing how you held my hand like everything was right. I'm missing what we had, the way we used to be before goodbye wrote endings that were meant for me. Maybe someday I'll stop wishing for things that can't return, but every love I ever lost is a lesson that I learned, because some memories stay golden even when they fade, and some hearts keep loving softly long after love has changed. I'm missing what we had, but I'll be okay in time. I'll learn to build a future that no longer needs your sign. I'm missing what we had, but I won't always cry. A heart that loved so deeply once will learn how to say goodbye. I'm missing what we had, but I'm learning how to let it go. We met at the wrong goodbyes and almost right hellos. Two hearts already tired from stories no one knows. You held my hand so gently, like you were afraid to fall. But loving in the wrong moment hurts the most of all. I thought fate finally found us at the perfect place to start, but timing broke the only thing that mattered to my heart. We had love you still hurts in every single way. We danced around the future like it wasn't really there. Every promise felt unfinished, every hope too fragile to share. And memorize your breathing like I know I need the sound. 'Cause love that comes too softly is the hardest to lay down. I try to fight the moment, try to make the stars align, but some hearts only meet when the clock is out of time. We are love in broken time, when forever was implied, when the world said not right now, but our hearts crossed the line. We had love in broken time, too late, too soon to stay. And that's why loving you still hurts in every single way. Maybe in another lifetime he would get it right, be without the baggage, love without the fight. 'Cause some souls are meant to find each other in their core, and carry that one perfect love through every road. We had love in broken time, but it still felt so real. A love that couldn't stay with us, but taught my heart to feel. We had love in broken time, but I won't fall in wrong. If even this time love can still be strong. Love in broken time, the right love at the wrong time. The room was quiet, but it screamed. Every look, every pause, every dream. We didn't fight, we didn't shout, but love was leaving, there's no doubt. I watched you turn without a word, the silence louder than I'd ever heard. I thought maybe we'd find a way if we just held on tight, but some hearts drift silently without a single fight. When we said nothing, it spoke louder than goodbye. When we said nothing, it left tears in my eyes. The words we didn't say, the love we didn't fight. When we said nothing, it broke us that night. I try to fill the empty air Someday I'll understand the quiet that stole our chance, but some love ends in whispers, not in a glance. Because hearts that can't find voice will fade into the night, and the silence we kept was louder than the fire. When we said nothing, it spoke louder than goodbye. When we said nothing, it left tears in my eyes. The words we didn't say, the love we didn't fight. When we said nothing, it broke us that night. When we said nothing, I realized everything was gone. I walk through rooms that once were ours. Every corner holds your light. The shadows whisper your name softly, even in the dead of night. I hear your laughter in the walls, feel your touch in empty air. No matter how far you've gone, I still feel you here. I told myself to let you go, to move on, to breathe, to try. But every heartbeat still reminds me that some love never says goodbye. I still feel you here, in the quiet, in the rain, in the memories I can't forget, and the echoes of your name. I still feel you here, though you're gone away. A love like ours doesn't leave, it's a part of me each day. I see your smile in strangers' eyes, your voice in the songs I hear, even in the spaces between my steps. It's like you're still near. I try to replace the empty space with everything else I know, but nothing can take the place of the love I can't let go. I thought time would dull the ache, would help me finally heal, but love this strong doesn't fade. It's a wound that never seals. I still feel you here, in the quiet, in the rain, in the memories I can't forget, and the echoes of your name. I still feel you here, though you're gone away. A love like ours doesn't leave, it's a part of me each day. Maybe someday I'll find peace, learn to live without your touch. But tonight your ghost is with me, and I still miss you too much. Because some love lives forever, even when it's through. And some hearts carry the past long after love is new. I still feel you here, in every shadow, every tear, in the moments I keep wishing that you were still near. I still feel you here, though time moves on. A love like ours is endless, even when you're gone. I still feel you here. I still remember the moment when your eyes wouldn't stay. You packed your words in silence and slowly turned away. The room felt colder instantly, like summer lost its breath. And I knew, without a warning, it was the day love left. We said 1,000 little things, but none of them were true, because the hardest part of losing us was watching you. It was the day love left and took my heart with you. The day our forever ended like it never even grew. It was the day love left and I stood there alone, holding on to memories of a life we never owned. The clock kept moving forward, but time just froze in me. I replayed every maybe, every we were meant to be. Your jacket still on my chair, your name still on my phone, but every little sign reminds me I'm learning how to be alone. I thought love fades with distance or slowly disappears, but sometimes a love just walks away and leaves you with the years. It was the day love left and took my heart with you. The day our forever ended like it never even grew. It was the day love left and I stood there alone, holding on to memories of a life we never owned. Maybe someday I'll forgive the way we had to end, but tonight I'm still haunted by who we were back then. Because some love doesn't fight, it just quietly goes and leaves behind a broken heart that nobody knows. It was the day love left, but I'm learning how to stand, to build a brand new future with these empty hands. It was the day love left, but I'm still alive. A heart that broke on that day will one day learn to thrive. The day love left is the day I changed forever. Last night I saw you standing there like nothing ever changed. You smiled at me, you said my name, and told me you had stayed. We talked about the little things, like time had never gone. For a moment I believed again that we were still strong. But morning came so quietly and took you far away. I reached for you in empty sheets and knew it was just a dream I made. I dreamt you stayed and didn't leave. I dreamt your arms were still on me. For one sweet night I felt okay before I woke and you were gone again. you stayed, and waking up was the hardest part. I've been hurt before, I've seen goodbye, but nothing cut me like your eyes. You said my name like it was home, then left me standing here alone. Every promise, every kiss turned into the things I miss. I thought love was meant to heal, but this one taught me how to feel. They say the deeper that you fall, the harder it is to rise. And loving you was beautiful, but learning how to say goodbye. You were the love that hurt the most, the one I couldn't let go, the dream I held, the truth I lost, the pain I'll always know. You were the love that hurt the most, but I'd still choose you again, because the deepest scars I carry came from loving you back then. I hear your voice in empty rooms, in every late night memory. I see a smile in strangers' eyes that don't belong to me. I try to hate you for the pain, for every tear I cried, but loving you was never wrong, even when you said goodbye. I thought time would make me stronger, help me forget your name, but some love leaves a shadow that never feels the same. You were the love that hurt the most, the one I couldn't let go, the dream I held, the truth I lost, the pain I'll always know. You were the love that hurt the most, but I'd still choose you again, because the deepest scars I carry came from loving you back then. Maybe someday I'll love again, without this fear inside, but every heart I give away still remembers how you lied, because some love is unforgettable, even when it's gone, and some goodbyes live quietly in every sad song. You were the love that hurt the most, but you made me who I am. You taught my heart what real love means, even when you ran. You were the love that hurt the most, but I'm still standing strong. A heart that loved so deeply once will learn to love again before too long. You were the love that hurt the most, and I'll never forget you. I still remember who you were before the distance came, before your eyes looked through me like you forgot my name. We used to talk for hours about forever and dreams. Now I'm just someone from your past and memories. I stayed the same, still loving you, still hoping you might see, but while I held on to us. You changed without me, you changed without me, and I stayed the same. Still loving the version of you that never came back again. You changed without me, found a different life, and I'm still here missing who you were by my side. You laugh a little differently now, your smile don't feel the same. The way you talk, the way you move, feels like a different name. I wonder who you are tonight, and if you think of me, or if I'm just a chapter you don't read. I try to grow beside you, but you let me go, and every part of who you are is someone I don't know. You changed without me, and I stayed the same. Still loving the version of you that never came back again. You changed without me, found a different life, and I'm still here missing who you were by my side. Maybe I was only meant to love you for a while, to watch you become someone new and slowly lose your smile. Because some love isn't forever, it just teaches us pain, and some hearts stay in the past while others change. You changed without me, but I'll change too. I'll learn how to be stronger from loving someone new. You changed without me, but I'll survive. I'll stop chasing memories that no longer feel alive. You changed without me, and now I'm learning how to let you go. I told myself I'm over you, said your name without a cry. I laughed like I was finally free, but tears don't lie. I walk these streets like nothing's wrong, hold my head up high. But every step without your love still makes me wanna hide. I try to fake the healing, try to be strong somehow, but the truth keeps falling from my eyes every time your memory comes around. Tears don't lie when words pretend, when hearts are breaking but won't admit the end. Tears don't lie, they tell the truth, that I'm still losing pieces every time I think of you. I said I didn't need your touch, didn't miss your voice. I told myself this loneliness was only just a choice, but silence calls your name and like you were never mine. But love doesn't leave so easily, it just learns how to hide. Tears don't lie when words pretend, when hearts are breaking but won't admit the end. Tears don't lie, they tell the truth, that I'm still losing pieces every time I think of you. Maybe someday I'll be honest with the pain I keep inside, but tonight I'll let the silence speak and let the tears decide. Because some love never leaves us, even when it's gone. And some goodbyes are written in every sad song. Tears don't lie, tears don't lie, but I'll survive, I'll survive. A heart that breaks so deeply still learns how to rise. Tears don't lie, but they would arrive. And maybe one day loving you won't make me cry. Tears don't lie, but someday I'll be fine. We build our dreams on fragile ground, promises without a sound. Every kiss was a little prayer, the love would always keep us there. But cracks were forming in the walls long before the final fall. I thought we'd last through every storm, through every tear, through every fight. But even castles made of hope can fall apart at night. Our love in ruins, where we used to stand. All that we were slipped through my hands. Our love in ruins still haunts these rooms, are broken forever in empty tombs. I walk through echoes of your name, through every joy, through every pain. The pictures fading on the walls still show us trying not to fall. I trace the places we once kissed, like love was something I could miss. I thought memories would save me from the hurt I can't outrun. But every laugh we left behind reminds me what we've done. Our love in ruins, where we used to stand. All that we were slipped through my hands. Our love in ruins still haunts these rooms, are broken forever in empty tombs. Maybe someday I'll forgive the dreams we couldn't keep. But tonight I'm still surrounded by the promises that we. Because some love is beautiful, even when it ends. And some hearts learn too late how to make amends. Our love in ruins, but our I'm still standing here. Didn't plan to need you. I let you in this way. Every smile you gave me made my defenses sway. I told myself I'm careful, I told myself I'm strong, but loving you so quietly felt like it wouldn't be wrong. I never meant to fall so hard to let my heart be yours, but every laugh and every touch opened unseen doors. I never meant to fall, but here I am tonight, holding on to shadows of what I thought was right. I never meant to fall into a love so deep. Now all I have are memories and nights I can't sleep. I tried to hide the feelings, pretend I didn't care, but every glance, every word pulled me closer to despair. You didn't ask for promises or make a single vow, but falling for you slowly broke me even now. I never meant to give my heart to someone who let go, but love doesn't ask permission, it just makes you know. I never meant to fall, but here I am tonight, holding on to shadows of what I thought was right. I never meant to fall into a love so deep. Now all I have are memories and nights I can't sleep. Maybe someday I'll forgive the way my heart got lost. Maybe someday I'll be careful and never pay this cost. But love is never gentle when it's meant to break, and falling when you're unprepared is a risk we all take. I never meant to fall, but I would choose it again for the brief taste of your heart before it slipped from my hands. I never meant to fall, but loving you was true, and even in the heartbreak I remember loving you. I never meant to fall, but I did, and I still do. I told everyone I'm okay, put a brave face on the pain, laughed a little louder each day so nobody could see the rain. I learned how to fake my healing, how to hide the way I feel, but every smile I gave away was something I couldn't steal. They say time will make me stronger, the love will fade somehow, but I'm breaking in the quiet while I'm smiling right now. I smile, but I broke when you walked away. I said I'd be fine, but I'm not okay. I smile, but I broke behind every line. A heart that looks so happy is slowly losing time. I held my tears in crowded rooms, pretended I was free, but every laugh reminded me of what you took from me. I kept your name inside my chest, like it didn't hurt to breathe. But loving you in silence is the hardest thing to keep. I thought I could outrun the sadness if I just played along, but some pain lives in the places where we pretend we're strong. I smile, but I broke when you walked away. I said I'd be fine, but I'm not okay. I smile, but I broke behind every line. A heart that looks so happy is slowly losing time. Maybe someday I'll stop pretending that I don't miss your touch, but tonight I'm still learning how to feel without so much. Because hiding all this heartbreak is tearing me apart, and the smile that I'm wearing is breaking my heart. I smile, but I broke, but I'll heal in time. I'll learn how to be honest with this heart of mine. I smile, but I broke, but I won't stay here long. A heart that learned to shatter will learn to grow strong. I smile, but I broke, but I'm still here, holding on. The room is louder without you here. Every silence screams your name. I reach for you out of habit, but only emptiness remains. Your shadow still walks these halls, your laugh still fills my mind. But loving what is no longer mine is the cruelest kind of time. I thought the pain would fade away once you were out of sight, but missing you is heavier than holding you at night. Your absence hurts more than your goodbye ever did, than the tears, than the fighting, than the words we tried to fix. Your absence hurts more now that you're truly gone, because losing you slowly is worse than moving on. I keep your jacket by the door, like you might come back home. I replay every promise, everywhere not alone. I smile when people ask me if I'm finally okay, but every step without your love just shows me what I lost that day. I thought letting go was free, quietly fades and leaves a heart still breaking in 1,000 small ways. Your absence hurts more, but I'll learn how to heal. I'll learn how to breathe again without what we were real. Your absence hurts more, but it won't forever stay. A heart that loves so deeply will find a brighter day. Your absence hurts more, and I'm learning how to be okay. I try to let you go, but your shadow stays. Every step I take alone carries your trace. The nights are colder now, and the stars don't shine the same, because some love leaves a mark that never learns your name. I thought time would mend the cracks that love had left behind, but some hearts carry forever the scars they can't unbind. This is a love that never heals, a wound that never sleeps, a memory that holds me tight in dreams and in my keeps. A love that never healed still aches with every breath. A heart that loved too fully knows the weight of death. I hear your voice in empty rooms, your laughter haunts the air. I reach for something I can't touch and find you're not there. I try to move, to start again, to find a love that's real, but nothing fills the emptiness of love that never healed. I thought forgiving would bring peace, then letting go would say some love lingers quietly inside a hollowed grave. This is a love that never healed, a wound that never sleeps, a memory that holds me tight in dreams and in my keeps. A love that never healed still aches with every breath. A heart that loved too fully knows the weight of death. Maybe someday I'll survive the pain that never fades. Maybe someday I'll feel alive without these endless shades. But some hearts hold forever, even when it's gone. And some love never leaves, no matter how long. This is a love that never healed, but I'm learning to endure. A heart that's broken slowly can still become secure. Love that never healed still teaches me to fight, to hold the pieces gently and let them find the light. Love that never healed, but maybe I will. The city hums, but I feel alone. Walking streets that used to be our home. Neon signs flicker, painting your face in every shadow, in every space. I thought the lights would guide me through, but every glow reminds me of you. I try to hide the ache inside, pretend I'm okay tonight, but love has a way of showing truth, even in the harshest light. Tears underneath neon lights, falling quietly in the dark. Every color just reminds me of your absent heart. Tears under neon lights, I'm chasing ghosts of you. Every step I take alone feels like something I can't undo. The music plays, but it's just noise, like the empty streets, like broken joys. I hear life from passing cars, I see your eyes in every bar. I thought time will make me strong, but it only proves how much I long. I thought I could escape the past by keeping busy, moving fast, but love doesn't leave the way it came. Linger soft as rain. Tears underneath neon lights, falling quietly in the dark. Every color just reminds me of your absent heart. Tears underneath neon lights, I'm chasing ghosts of you. Every step I take alone feels like something I can't undo. Maybe someday I'll find peace, line up without your ghost. But tonight the city glows for you, and I miss you the most. Because some love haunts the nights, even when the day is bright, and some hearts bleed quietly under artificial light. Tears underneath neon lights, falling softly one by one. Every hue will never of a love that's died. Tears underneath neon lights, I'll keep moving through the haze. Was a part of you always ache for those neon days. Tears under neon lights, and I'm still here. breathe for you through all my days. Put your dreams above my own. Loved you more than I had known. I held you when the world was cold, hid my pain so you'd feel whole. But giving all I had to give left me wondering how to live. I thought love meant sacrifice, to put you first, to pay the price. But some hearts take without return and leave the other heart to burn. I loved you more than me, gave everything I could. I lost myself in loving you, but I wish you understood. I loved you more than me, and it's tearing me apart. A heart that loves so selflessly still bleeds within my heart. I watched you soar while I stood still, chased your dreams, forgot my will. Every laugh I shared with you was a piece of me I never knew. I whispered hope in empty nights, hidden my tears and held on tight. But love that gives too much away will find the light is gone one day. I thought love was worth the pain, but sometimes giving leaves a stain. And hearts that give without a say end up lost along the way. I loved you more than me, gave everything I could. I lost myself in loving you, but I wish you understood. I loved you more than me, and it's tearing me apart. A heart that loves so selflessly still bleeds within my heart. Maybe someday I'll reclaim the pieces you couldn't see. Learn to love without losing me, found the balance finally. But some love teaches lessons that we only learn in time. And hearts that give too much away will sometimes fall behind. I loved you more than me, but I learned to stand again. A heart that once gave endlessly will find its strength within. I loved you more than me, but I won't let it stay. I'll carry love more wisely now and find a brighter day. I loved you more than me, but I'll find me someday. I see it in the way you look away, like I'm no longer where you stay. Your silence says what words won't start. I'm slowly fading from your heart. We talk, but something's missing now. Your touch feels distant, not the same somehow. I'm standing close, but miles apart, already fading from your heart. I try to hold what's slipping fast. Pretend our love could still outlast. But every sign is falling apart, and I'm fading from your heart. I'm fading from your heart, like a memory in time, like a song you barely notice when it's not longer mine. I'm fading from your heart, and it's breaking me in two, to watch myself disappear from the love I had with you. You smile, but it doesn't reach your eyes. You say you're fine, but it's all disguise. I trace the cracks in every part of the love that's tearing us apart. I miss the way you said my name, like I was something you would claim. Now I'm just a passing thought that's fading from your heart. I thought love could survive the cold, if we were brave, if we were bold. But some goodbyes don't have a start, they fade from deep inside the heart. I'm fading from your heart, like a memory in time, like a song you barely notice when it's not longer mine. I'm fading from your heart, and it's breaking me in two, to watch myself disappear from the love I had with you. Maybe someday you'll miss my name when silence calls you out. Maybe then you'll feel the emptiness I'm living with right now. Because some love doesn't end in flames, it slowly turns to dark. And the hardest way to lose someone is fading from their heart. I'm fading from your heart, but I learned to let you go. A love that's not remembered is a love I shouldn't hold. I'm fading from your heart, but I won't forget my word, even if I'm just a shadow in the story of your world. Fading from your heart, fading from your heart, but I'm finding mine again. I saw it in your quiet smile, the way your eyes would drift away, like part of you was somewhere else, with someone I could never be. You held my hand, but not my heart. Your thoughts were never really mine. I was just a moment in a light, while you were searching for a sign. I tried to be the one you need, to be the reason you when you loved someone. I watched you glow when you were cold, heard the hope inside your den, while I stood there pretending I wasn't feeling so alone. You said you cared, you said you tried, but your heart was never free, because loving you meant loving someone who was in love in me. I thought maybe time would change the story that we were in, but some hearts are already taken before the love begins. That's what it feels like when you love someone who never loved you the same. When you love someone who whispered another name. I gave you everything I had, but I was never the one. That's what it feels like when you loved someone. Maybe someday you'll understand why I wasn't meant to stay, why love sometimes chooses hearts that lead us far astray. But some love is only meant to teach us how to see that the hardest way to lose yourself is loving someone.